All right, 2 weeks, last day in corporate. Originally it was going to be June 26th. My boss asked me if I could do another 2 weeks, and I'm like, I gave you a month's notice, but that's fine, no biggie. So July 10th. Actually probably works out better just to get some different things at the office done. Anyway, it was kind of surreal. I'm just kind of documenting this, I don't know. Hopefully it'll encourage other people because the feedback's been mixed. We being my wife and I, a mixture of friends from, people that look and say, oh my gosh, James, you have a lot of money. Other friends say, oh my gosh, James, you guys have hardly no money. How are you doing this? So it's been interesting just to see different perspectives. A lot of people at work, oh my gosh, good for you. One of my coworkers, who's a director, he said, look, I hope you take this the right way. I hope to never see you back here again. Which was a compliment. He's basically saying, dude, you're free. Get out. Don't come back. Because I jokingly, you never know, just made sure everything on good terms. Never had a bad evaluation or anything. So tomorrow, thankfully, it's a couple other guys are getting promoted. So I was like, dude, I'm not like 70 years old, 50 years with the company, talking about Sam Walton stories. I don't need you guys bringing back people from my past. I remember James. Nah, I'm 48. I'm not that old. Even though 24 years with the company probably has aged me more than I realize. But, no, it's been interesting. One guy came up and he was like, that's fantastic. I really, I want to retire too. I'm 65, and I'm thinking to myself, 65? Dude, why the hell are you still here? Again, each to your own. Everybody's got their own stories. But suffice that to say, everybody is kind of taking a little bit different perspective. You can tell some, I think, are kind of like, wow, that must be nice. You've got little comments like, someone asked my wife, oh, is his parents rich or something? What does that have to do with anything? I busted my ass for, 30 years, if you count the jobs leading up to Walmart, in 24 years there. And once all this is done, I'll gladly share the plan, the finances, everything, just because I think what most people will say, especially looking at the standard, is if you just said, look, median average, well, I'm above that. But I'm not even close to where they always say you have to be. So the good news is, I think if I can do this, anyone can. So we'll see what happens. And again, I've said before, we originally talked about, hey, are we going to have 3 or 4 kids? Well, it wasn't meant to be, so we had none. If we really did have 3, even just like a couple of kids right now, I'd have to probably keep going. Because assuming they would be like 13, 14 years old, I would probably, at the absolute latest though, I don't care what the excuses are, I don't think anyone should be working past 55. I really don't. I'm sorry, at that kind of job. If you want to be, hey, I want to be a school teacher, I want to be a gardener, a painter. Well, of course, I'm not saying you have to sit on a beach somewhere. I doubt I'll ever do that. Or I doubt I'll ever be a country club member. That's just not me. But what I mean is like grinding just for money to buy more crap we don't need. Again, it was just funny just cleaning out the garage and some stuff. Anytime I load up a bunch of stuff and take it to like Helping Hands, which is like, at least here it's a place you donate stuff to. It's kind of disgusting because like you'll see in the after hours drop, I mean, there's crap everywhere. And at one point, people were like, "Oh, I gotta have this," and then Helping Hands, Samaritan House, these charity places will take that and then sell it back to the public. So it's kind of a cyclical, but it also does a service to both sides. But at the same time, I'm just disgusted at how much shit like we buy and then we get rid of so we can buy more, and it just never ends. And it doesn't, and again, I know I'm preaching to the choir, but rarely does it ever, and I know people that have a lot of stuff. It's usually more the simple living people that are much more content with life, what was the movie we just watched? It's a Japanese movie. The Happiest Day, or what was it called? Perfect Days. I think it was Perfect Days. But this guy's like janitor for Tokyo, transportation or something, happy as can be. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, he cleans toilets, that's disgusting. Well, I mean, he's happy, he's content. So a lot more content than a lot of executives I know, let's just put it that way. But anyway, I ramble on. We'll see what the next 2 weeks has in store. Tomorrow, they're having a little bit, because I told them before I lost my concentration. Whoops, sorry, trying to get in a wreck here. They're having a happy hour thing, which I don't really want to go to. I guess I will, since they're like, oh no, it's the whole group and it's to celebrate. They say your retirement. I'm like, I'm not really retiring, but okay. And the other guy's promotion. So fine, I'll go get that over with. And then hopefully the next 2 weeks, they won't do anything too crazy, but I'll do another video of that, the last day going into the office. And then once all that clears, can actually share the real plan. So hopefully it works out, but it's kind of weird. It's not like, they pay well. So, a little bit of me, I don't think it's dawned on me that like, hey, for the first time, like literally in like 30 years, you're not going to have a paycheck coming in. And I guess we'll see how that goes. But it's weird. There's not been this whole, oh yeah, I can't wait, I got to get out of here right now. But there's also not been that whole, oh my gosh, am I making the right decision? No, I feel content. And if I try to picture in my head, now stay another 6 months, get another bonus. No. Oh, so you're burnt out? No, it's just this chapter's complete. And I think too many of us stay on that chapter and never really move on. So I think they miss a big part of life. So hopefully I won't miss that. But anyway, 2 weeks left. Here we go.